Hello everybody, and welcome back to another flow from Well Life Yoga and Health. Today we will be working on stretching our side bodies. Get ready, grab your mat, and we'll go. Hey everyone, it's April. Welcome to another video from Well Life Yoga and Health. You can place your hands on your knees or in your lap for our meditation. Again, on the knees or in the lap, whatever is comfortable for you. Dial down the eyes or soften the gaze. Have the spine upright and tall. And begin to breathe into the belly, letting it fill with air. And exhale, let it contract. Today, our focus is on the third eye chakra. And our affirmation is, I have an inner knowing. I have an inner knowing. Knowing that within you, there is intuition, there is gut instinct that really tells you what you should be doing with your life if you truly listen. I have an inner knowing. If any other thoughts arise or sounds are distracting you, just come back to the breath, observing only, and then coming back to your breath as a focal point. I have an inner knowing. And now maybe placing both hands onto the solar plexus or diaphragm area on your lower ribs. Alternately, you might place both hands onto the ground to root you, or for the last option, you can leave one hand on the ground and place one hand on the solar plexus chakra. Calming the breath here, we're going to settle in, and we will begin shortly with lion's breath. Take an inhale, exhale, let it go. Lion's breath, we will inhale and stick out the tongue, look up towards the third eye, release, try again. Inhale, release, exhale, inhale, open the mouth, stick out the tongue, exhale, repeat, inhale, exhale, tongue comes out. Doesn't matter how silly you look, keep on going. Exhale, inhale, last one, exhale, let it all go. And now slowly opening up the eyes, we'll go ahead and come to our hands and knees, tabletop position, knees under the hips, as we reach the arms forward into puppy pose or heart to earth pose. Breathing into the belly, making sure that those hips are directly over the knees. Forehead is resting on the ground, maybe massaging the third eye on the mat. And continuing to breathe into the body, into your muscles, relaxing into this pose. Now looking forward, we'll take the gaze forward as we press the hands back into the mat. We will go ahead and open up the right leg long as we let the left leg rotate. Reach that top arm overhead, so right arm over the head, over the ear, and make sure that that foot and knee are in alignment in one straight line with the hand as well. The gaze can come towards the sky, going past your bicep. Breathe here, press into the knife edge of the back foot, getting a long stretch from your fingers all the way to your foot. Now taking that right arm and planting it back down, We'll go ahead and plant that right toe, lift the knee into the chest, that left knee, and rotate into a side plank, keeping that top knee either on top or placing it down for a modified side plank. Reach that top arm straight towards the sky. Lift the hips a little higher, strengthening in the lats, in the side body. And then lowering that hand back down, bringing the left knee back into the chest. Plant the left foot down, and we'll rotate the back foot 90 degrees as we open up into our warrior two. So arms are shoulder height, and lower that front arm down to the knee. Swim that back arm down to come up over the ear, reaching the fingertips long, straight arm, pressing the knife edge of the back foot into the ground. Opening the chest, opening the torso. If you'd like a little bit more of a challenge, remember we're not sinking to that elbow. Maybe you bring the arm parallel to the other, holding a big beach ball overhead, engage the core. One more breath. And exhale, plant the palms. We'll step it back into plank, one-legged plank or three-point plank. Lift that left leg, come into chaturanga or all the way to the belly. Up dog on the inhale or cobra, and meet in downward dog. Take one breath here and come back down to the knees into that tabletop position. We'll go to the other side, letting the right leg rotate out now. We will extend the left leg long, press the foot into the mat. Remember that alignment from hand to knee to foot, and press that outside foot into the ground. Reach the top arm over and towards the front of the mat. Open the chest, open the torso, looking towards the sky. Remember to find the breath here. Reach those fingertips, reach the knife edge of the back foot so you get a long stretch in the side body. Let's take one more breath, and then exhale to lower the hand back down. Plant the toes as we lift that right knee and we rotate into our side plank on the left side, pressing into that left hand. Bring that top foot down if you need to support yourself, or keep the knee tucked in. Press into the hips, reach the arm towards the sky. Breathe. Take one more breath, inhale, and then exhale, plant the palm back down, bring that right knee to the chest, and lift it towards the front between your hands. Turn the back foot 90 as we reach our warrior two, bending in the front knee. We will take our front arm, so our right arm, and lower it to the top of the front knee. Gently, with hardly any pressure, swim that left arm down to come up, again over the ear, turning that torso back and opening the chest. Breathe, reach the fingertips long, press the back foot into the mat. And taking another breath or two here, or maybe taking that challenge of reaching our arms parallel, engaging the core. Take another deep breath here, inhale, and then exhale, plant the palms, step it back into your three-point plank, right leg up, chaturanga or all the way to the belly. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. And then slowly come down to the knees, send the hips back, forehead to the ground, child's pose. Take a rest, massaging that third eye. I have an inner knowing. Taking one more full inhale and exhale, reaching our hands slowly over to the right hand side and lowering the forehead. And find your breath here. Relax the hands, or maybe one on top of the other, getting a nice side stretch along the left side of the body. Take one more breath, inhale. Exhale, start to walk the hands back and over to the left. Again, maybe stacking the hands, stretching in the right side body, I have an inner knowing. Take one more inhale, exhale, and come back through center. We will go ahead and look forward and walking our hands back into tabletop position. We will bring our knees forward, swing them around to come onto your back. Lying down and getting comfortable, knees are bent, feet flat. Go ahead and shift the hips slightly over to the left and then extend the legs long. Walk them over to the right, and that left ankle will come over the right ankle if that is okay with your body. Otherwise, you can leave them parallel. Arms also go to the right. Right arm takes the left wrist, and you can bend in that elbow, stretching alongside the left side body, pressing that left hip into the ground at the same time. And breathe. I have an inner knowing. Take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. And then begin to come back through center, planting the feet onto the mat. Bring our hips back through center. And then we will bring them over to the right. And now extend the legs back long. Crawl them over to the left. Right ankle over the left. And arms over to the left as well. Taking that right wrist with the left hand and opening the right side body. Remember to press the right hip into the mat, offsetting the stretch. Breathe into the belly. And in this pose, maybe we find our lion's breath again. Inhaling and exhale, open the mouth, stick out the tongue. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Inhale one more time. Open the mouth, lion's breath, stick out the tongue. And slowly we will start to unwind, bringing our legs back through center, plant the feet, hips come back, and knees come towards the chest as we reach for the outsides of our feet for a happy baby, maybe rocking side to side. Taking one more breath, inhale, and exhale. All of that which you question about your gut feelings, your intuition, and now lengthening into Shavasana. And as always, coming back to the breath. Relax and let gravity do its work, pulling you towards the earth, anchoring you onto its surface, and holding you. I have an inner knowing. Take one big inhale. Exhale and begin to rotate the wrists. We'll bring the knees into the chest and begin to rock back and forth on your mat until you come into a seated position. Back into easy pose. Get comfortable. Hands can go onto the knees. Thank you all so very much for practicing with me today. If you want to take your hands to your heart and take a couple more breaths before we finish. Remember your affirmation, I have an inner knowing. One more breath, inhale, exhale, and bring the hands to the heart. Thank you so very much for practicing with me. Please like, subscribe, and share. Namaste.